So my name is Rebecca Ridsdale. I'm a registered Reiki practitioner. I've earned my second degree level Reiki and Usui Reiki um, in February 2024. So I'm relatively new to it, but I had previously been practicing a couple of years earlier. So my role as a Reiki practitioner is to help people to learn to relax, de-stress. Usui Reiki is a healing art. We use energy. We're essentially conduits of energy used to help people connect at a soul level, to connect mind, body, spirit, essentially. And we are just essentially conduits to help to do that. So it's a little bit different for everybody because the work that we do, or that I do, is very intuitive. Generally, I would say that the biggest benefit for a lot of people is them allowing themselves to be open, teaching them how to be open to themselves, maybe on a soul or a spirit level, rather than being so, so much overthinking in their minds, so much worry in their body. It essentially helps them to open up to themselves so that they can find some peace within their heart, find some relaxation. So my program runs bi-weekly on Thursdays between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. At 54 Benton Street, St. Matthew's Church in Kitchener. And each session lasts about 30 minutes with 15 minutes in between. So my sessions allow for 3 people individually. My maternal grandmother, when she was 69, was diagnosed with lung cancer. And then very rapidly it spread to her brain and then to her bones. She lived about 3 months. So it was very difficult. It was a difficult time for all of us. On the volunteer job board, I believe it was for Kitchener-Waterloo, I found a listing that they were looking for various practitioners, and one of them was Reiki. And it's something that I always wanted to do. I'd heard about it through a friend who works at St. Mary's Hospital, and that volunteers who have are Reiki practitioners are helping people with cancer. So it was I just knew I had to do it. Well, what inspired me to help with the Reiki program is my own experience with a relative who was diagnosed with cancer, and to see her suffering was very difficult. And my feeling was that I'd like to help reduce people's suffering in any way I can. And by offering this modality, by offering Reiki, I feel that I've been able to do that, to help on some level, to help relieve some of the suffering and bring calm. Yeah, so sometimes if there's a sore spot in the body, I can usually pick up on it, so I can feel where it is. And I don't usually speak during the session, so I'll work on an area, but by the end of it, they'll say, so for example, I worked on a woman 2 weeks ago. She's experiencing chemo at the moment, and there's been some sort of maybe some blood stagnation. There's something going on there, but in her ankle, I was able to really feel in her left ankle that the energy, there was some heat, so the energy was stuck. Something was going on, but I didn't know what. And I placed my hand on the area, and as soon as I did, her foot started kind of wavering, and I could feel even some of the muscles in her ankle convulsing. So I knew clearly there was something there. by the end of the session, she had expressed that she'd had a lot of aching in that leg and ankle all day. And by the end of it, she said she felt some relief. And so that's how it can work. I mean, it's not certain, not by any means miraculous healing at all, but what it does is it helps move stuck energy so that a specific area can feel better. So there's a massage table already set up for the member, and so essentially we use clean sheets and for each person, and they lay down on the massage table, just get comfortable. I then invite my team, my spirit team in essentially to help with the session. And then essentially it's like a meditation. I go into a meditative state myself ahead of time. And so it's a joint effort. It's my team, and then of course the person that I'm working with, and then myself. Energetically, we're connecting. And then what we do essentially is we lay our hands over a person, and sometimes we'll place our hands. Sometimes there'll be hot spots on a person's body. Sometimes there's cool spots. Sometimes it's stagnant. And then that is an indicator that there is an energy blockage in the body. And so it's our job to help move the energy and to help reduce the blockage so that they can find calm in those moments. Well, I suggest that, it's to come in with an open mind, and just to be open to allowing yourself to feel some relief. And in doing so, you'll get the most benefit out of these sessions. I am available if anyone has any questions, who want some clarity about what it is that we do in more detail. And I'm happy to answer any questions that people may have, but really just coming in with an open mind and an open heart.